Ezra chapter 2. Here is a list of the people of the province who had been exiled, carried off to Babel by Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, but who later returned from exile and went up to Jerusalem and Yehuda, each to his own city. They went with Zerubbabel, Yeshua, Nehemiah, Sariah, Realiah, Mordecai, Bilshan, Misbar, Bigvai, Rehum, and Baanah. The number of men from the people of Israel. Descendants of Parosh, 2,172. Descendants of Shephatiah, 372. Descendants of Arach, 775. Descendants of Pahat Moab, from the descendants of Yeshua and Joab, 2,812. Descendants of Elam, 1,254. Descendants of Zatu, 945. Descendants of Zakai, 760. Descendants of Bani, 642. Descendants of Bavai, 623. Descendants of Azgad, 1,222. Descendants of Adonikam, 666. Descendants of Bigvai, 2,056. Descendants of Adin, 454. Descendants of Ater of Yehizkiah, 98. Descendants of Betzai, 323. Descendants of Yorah, 112. Descendants of Hashum, 223. Descendants of Gebar, 95. Descendants of Bethlehem, 123. People of Netophah, 56. People of Anatot, 128. Descendants of Azmavet, 42. Descendants of Kiryat Arim, Kephirah, and Beerot, 743. Descendants of Raman Geba, 621. People of Michmas, 122. People of Beetel and Ai, 223. Descendants of Nevo, 52. Descendants of Magbish, 156. Descendants of the other Elam, 1,254. Descendants of Harim, 320. Descendants of Lod, Hadid, and Ono, 725. Descendants of Jericho, 345. Descendants of Sanaa, 3,630. The Kohanim. Descendants of Yediah of the house of Yeshua, 973. Descendants of Immer, 1,052. Descendants of Pashur, 1,247. Descendants of Harim, 1,017. The Levaim. Descendants of Yeshua and Kadmiel of the descendants of Hodaviah, 74. The singers. Descendants of Asaph, 128. The descendants of the gatekeepers. Descendants of Shalom, descendants of Ater, descendants of Talmon, descendants of Akuv, descendants of Hatita, and descendants of Shovai, in all 139. The temple servants. Descendants of Zichah, descendants of Hasufa, descendants of Tabaud, descendants of Keros, descendants of Siaha, descendants of Padon, descendants of Lavana, descendants of Hagavah, descendants of Akuv, descendants of Hagav, descendants of Salmai, descendants of Hanan, descendants of Gedel, descendants of Gahar, descendants of Reaiah, descendants of Retzin, descendants of Nekoda, descendants of Gazam, descendants of Uzzah, descendants of Paseach, descendants of Besai, descendants of Azna, descendants of Meumim, descendants of Nephuzim, descendants of Bakbuk, descendants of Hakufa, descendants of Harhur, descendants of Bazlut, descendants of Machira, descendants of Harsha, descendants of Barkos, descendants of Sisra, descendants of Temach, descendants of Netziach, and descendants of Hatifa. The descendants of Shlomo's servants, descendants of Sotai, descendants of Hasoferet, descendants of Peruda, descendants of Yahala, descendants of Darkon, descendants of Gidel, descendants of Shephatiah, descendants of Hatil, descendants of Pokeret Hatzbayim, and descendants of Ami. All the temple servants and the descendants of Shlomo's servants numbered 392. The following went up from Tel Melach, Tel Harsha, Karuv, Adam, and Emir, but they could not state which father's clan they or their children belonged to, so it was not clear whether they were from Israel. Descendants of Deliah, descendants of Tobiah, and descendants of Nakoda, 652. And the descendants of the Kohanim, descendants of Havayah, descendants of Hakod, and descendants of Barzillai, who took a wife from the daughters of Barzillai the Giladi, was named after them. These tried to locate their genealogical records, but they weren't found. Therefore, they were considered defiled and were not allowed to serve as Kohanim. Tirshata told them not to eat any of the especially holy food until a Kohen appeared who could consult the Urim and Tumim. The entire assembly numbered 42,360, not including their male and female slaves, of whom there were 7,337. They also had 200 male and female singers. Their horses numbered 736, their mules 245, their camels 435, and their donkeys 6,720. Some of the heads of fathers' clans, when they came to the house of Yehovah in Yerushalayim, made voluntary offerings for rebuilding the house of God on its site. According to their means, they gave into the treasury for the work 61,000 gold dark monim, about 2/3 of a ton, 5,000 manim of silver, just over 3 tons, and 100 tunics for the Kohanim. So the Kohanim, the Leviim, some of the people, the singers, the gatekeepers, and the temple servants lived in their towns, and all Israel in their towns.